The Landau siblings are all adorable. And they all have trauma. Trailblazer, are you there? When I was cleaning, I found 2 coupons for afternoon tea at the Goth Hotel. You want to come along? Free drinks? Heck yeah! Why I'd let it go to waste if it's for free? Just wait for me. It's a date then. Whoever stands the other up is a snow mouse. Let's meet besides the lobby. I'll be waiting. Which table besides? There's a lot of tables here, buddy. Is it sent? Can you see the text? Oh, Girly Pop is gone. Girly Pop is gone. Okay. Oh. I'm literally right next to you. Hi, Girly Pop.
Where did they get to?
I'm literally right here.
Ah, speak of the devil. I was just wondering when you might show up.
Hi, Girly Pop. Never say no to a free afternoon tea, buddy.
Don't worry, there's enough to go around. On the house. Order whatever you like.
You're so nice.
There's something I need your help with.
Of course.
I had to make it up to you somehow.
You know what? Fair.
Looks like we're not the only ones who wanted afternoon tea today, though. We'll have to stand up for the time being.
That's fine. Well, I'll help myself to some tea then.
Don't drink too much, or you won't be able to sleep tonight.
That won't stop me. What if I don't sleep?
Anyway, about the something I needed your help with.
Yeah, what's up, Girly Pop? No need for formalities, let's hear it. You have my attention as long as the afternoon tea keeps like already sounds dangerous. Nah, she's a friend. She's a friend. What's up?
Well, you're clearly better traveled than I am, and I know how generous you are. I feel embarrassed to ask now.
What happened?
How can I put this?
Do you need money? Do you need help with connections? Do you need a favor for me to do something? What could it be?
If I remember correctly, you, March, and Don Hong came here on that train. The Astral Express, right?
Yeah?
I was wondering, is the train accepting new passengers?
You want to travel with us? You have to pass the boarding exam. It's crazy. Well, I think Pom Pom would be happy to have new people come on, but also, Gremlin, you have to pass the boarding exam.
Boarding exam? Like a test? I can do that. That sounds like the admission system that schools in Bellabog use.
Oh my god, no. You're taking it seriously. No, I'm so sorry. You don't have to do anything. You can come along.
I'm wondering, though, are there any restrictions against, aliens like me from boarding the train?
No? Why?
You see, there's not much left for me here except to carry on repairing equipment in the workshop. I like practicing the guitar, and performances are fun, but the crowds are pretty small.
So you want something better for yourself is what I'm understanding?
Besides, I'm a researcher. How could I not get excited about the chance to explore new worlds up close? Everyone gets tired of living in small places like Bellabog after a few years, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I can consult an expert opinion on your behalf. I think if she wants to do something, one, we can't stop her from doing that, right? But also I think she should be allowed to explore whatever she wants. So hell yeah, come on aboard.
Really? You're gonna say yes, just like that?
Why not? I'll still have to ask the others for input first, but like, I think it'd be fun.
I understand. I'm counting on you. I know this is a lot to ask out of the blue, so apologies in advance.
I wonder if something's happened. Because, like, I don't think Serval's one to run from her problems, right? But, I don't know. This seems very serious. Like, have you talked to Pella or Gepard about this at all?
This is a pretty big ask.
Are you okay? It sounds like you're running from something.
There goes Serval. I better send Himiko a text and ask about the request. Or I guess I could ask Mr. Yang? Or Pom Pom? Who's the best one to ask?
Ooh. The Navigator, Mr. Yang, or Pom Pom. I feel like Pom Pom would say yes, because like his spirit of Trailblaze is just like, oh yeah, anyone can come on board as long as you respect the rules, blah, blah, blah. I feel like Mr. Yang or Himiko might be the better option just because like they would have more of a grasp on the situation. But I'm biased, so Himiko.
Let's send a message to Himiko.
Mother, I have a question. Ask away, Trailblazer. Does the Express welcome new members? My friend wants coffee. Wait, I should have chosen that answer. New members? Of course. So long as they're willing to travel with us, the Express door will always be open. But I would like to know more about your friend. In your experience, what kind of person are they? She is not meticulous, but she's not uninhibited either. I can't really say. Neither of those two descriptions fit her. I can't say for sure. No worries, everything will become clear after spending some time together. What I'm saying is, I agree to letting your friend on the Express. Ask her to take some of her time packing her stuff. Our Express will always welcome new passengers. Thank you, Himiko! Don't worry about it. If there's any other issues along the way, feel free to let me know. Thanks, Mother! Can I ask the other two, though? I guess not. It said, quest start! Okay. Are you still up here? No, you left. Okay.
You should go and talk to Lady Bronya, Serval. It was her personal invite, after all.
What?
I know. Let me think about it.
What you up to? Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all. I could do with a hand, actually.
Perfect timing. Please, talk some sense into her.
I knew it.
Oh. Well, this seems like y'all's problems. It's like a family thing. I am going to try and stay out of family squabbles. Y'all deal with that.
You know what? You're right. We should work these things out on our own.
Serval, I understand your reluctance to rejoin the Silvermane Guards.
Oh, that's why you're just like, I want to run away now.
But Lady Bronya values your talent, and she sees how much you could contribute to the rejuvenation of Belobog.
Okay,
So I
but
came to talk to you about it.
to be fair, her mother was the one that casted her out and basically said, like, you know what? Screw you. You're going to be out of this whole team. So of course she's going to have some reluctance into rejoining. Like, your choice is your choice. You're the captain of the Silvermane Guard and all that. But like Serval's choice, she has like this whole workshop now that she has to maintain. She has like the band that she's a part of. She has other things other than the guards now. So maybe she doesn't want to go back to that life.
In any case, you should at least pay her a visit.
Okay, I get it. I'll make a trip to Klipoth Fort and tell Bronya what I really think. Sorry, I need to get this over with. Let me know what they said when I get back.
Same old Serval.
What did you do? What happened? Was Bronya caught off guard by her desire to join the Astral Express? I don't think he knows. I'm not gonna say it in front of his face in case he knows about it.
Sorry, my head's still in the argument. It's like this. As you know, my sister used to be one of the research team leads in the Silvermane Guard's technology division. Stellarons were her main area of research, but her expertise went far beyond Stellarons. She was, and still is, well versed in mechanical engineering and other fields. Immediately after her succession, Lady Bronya set her sights on Serval's talents. The Supreme Guardian wants her to resume her technological research and be a shining light for the revitalization of Belobog. However, you saw her attitude just now. I doubt her meeting with Lady Bronya will change anything. It'll probably just leave them both feeling dejected.
I mean, I couldn't stand an office job either. I mean, to be fair, I feel like office jobs are fairly... They're not easy, but I feel like they're easier to do than manual labor, honestly. Like, there's a lot more mental work to it, but like, I would rather take an office job over manual labor. But maybe she just wants to experience the world, you know?
I think there's more than one element to it. My intuition tells me this is mostly linked to Madame Cocolia's passing.
I mean, yes. That's like the only connection right now.
Never mind. It's just a personal hunch. I've never been good at reading my sister's mind. I can tell the two of you have a close bond. If you get the chance, see if you can persuade her to open up about it. Hand on heart, I wouldn't want to see her sitting behind a desk in Klapoth Fort and sighing all day either. Velabog is too small a place for a mind as inquisitive as Serval's. Maybe it would be better for her to join you on your journey.
Ooh, so she did tell Gepard. Okay.
I'll admit, I'm a little worried about how she plans on getting all this across to Lady Bronya. Are you busy? Let's go and wait for her in front of Klapoth Fort. Doesn't seem like they've finished talking yet. I hope it's not turning into a shouting match. Let's go in.
I understand your circumstances, Serval. I respect your choice. It was my mistake to make an unwarranted request without considering your own wishes. Allow me to offer you my apologies. I hope you don't take this matter to heart.
Well, at least it's not a shouting match.
No need, Bronya. You're a supreme guardian now. Don't let a little thing like this... Besides, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I've put my own personal reasons ahead of Belobog's reconstruction.
I mean, that's something that you should do. I mean, like, if you can help and would want to help, then it's up to you whether or not you want to work on the reconstruction, but also, like, you should prioritize yourself first, because who else would prioritize it besides you?
I get it, Serval. After all, you and Mother... Sorry, I don't mean to open up old wounds, but there's something I need to ask you. This guitar, I found it after going through Mother's old things. She was never a music lover, so I thought this might be connected to you.
Cocolia... You...
Huh?
It's nothing. You're right, it does belong to me.
Oh?
In fact, it once belonged to me and Cocolia. It was our shared treasure. If you don't mind, Bronya, could I take it back to the workshop?
Of course. I'm sure there's a story behind it, but that's between you and Mother. I won't pry. I hope you have an amazing journey, Serval. Do remember to visit home when you get the chance.
I will. Thank you, Bronya.
Hi, we're just here now. Sorry to break your little heart-to-heart, though.
I assume you heard our conversation just now.
No.
I didn't expect her to be so open-minded. And she didn't even try to persuade me to stay. She didn't summon me just to return the guitar, did she?
I mean, it could have been part of the reason.
I wouldn't rule it out. She's good at reading people's minds. She would have known that you'd never set foot in Klapoth Fort voluntarily.
After all these years, I never thought I'd set eyes on this guitar again. Guess we're stuck with each other.
What's the story behind it?
Well, it'll take a while to tell.
I got, you know, the cold tea from the Goth Hotel, perhaps? I think we have time, maybe?
When we were in cadet school, Cocolia and I were notoriously disruptive. We were always coming up with the next crazy invention. We called it exploring the infinite possibilities of new technologies. This guitar was one of those inventions. Cocolia came up with a name, the Super Electromagnetic Flux Player, or electric guitar for short.
Wow, how convenient. They were just like, we didn't want to rename this, it's fine. Are you sure you didn't come up with that name?
Don't believe me? Let me tell you, Cocolia and I shared a similar way of thinking back in the day. It's a bit of a mouthful, but I liked it at the time. It was a rock and roll name. I told you it'd take a while to tell the story. Let's get back to the workshop first. By the way, want to help me pack my bags?
Oh, Jeffy's just like, I don't want my sister to go.
That melody.
That's one of yours, right?
I didn't think many people liked that one. Seems the city might have a few nice memories of me after I'm gone.
I feel like Gepard just doesn't want her to go because, you know, that's his sister, right? And he's been by his sister's side like all this time. But now it's kind of just like, well, you're leaving and I can't keep in contact with you really outside of text messages. So maybe he's a little bit like, sis, don't go.
There's no place like home. I never feel completely free out there. Gepard, can you lend your dear sister a hand? Help me pack my bags.
Am I allowed to refuse? This place, just looking around gives me a headache.
Okay, I promise this is the last time. I'm about to go traveling with him. Who knows how long it'll be before I can visit home again. You should help me pack while you still have the chance.
Oh,
Fine. I'll give you a hand.
Gepard sounds like he's about to cry.
You just need to make yourself at home. You've done plenty of work already.
Oh. Do you have anything to say, buddy?
And I thought I was messy.
Looks like Gepard's got his work cut out for him.
This is not the worst. It's organized chaos. It's fine. Relax.
You're here. Come on, let's gossip.
Oh, wait. How do I help you pack, though? Oh. Unfinished letter. Serval? What's on the desk? I'm snooping.
Oh, that's a letter I was gonna send to my mom. I haven't even finished writing it. There's nothing personal in it. Have a read if you like.
You're still writing to Mom and Dad?
Only to Mom. You know, I still don't get along with Dad.
You know, Serval, if you're really leaving Belobog for a while, you should pay them a visit first.
I'll think about it.
You packed the letter. You know what? Whatever. What's in here? Drawer? What's in the case?
Well, let's see. Ah, yes. Silvermane Guard's standard issue portable heater. It's broken though.
Oh.
It's a family heirloom. It belonged to Rhonda once. You should take care of it.
Who?
I wanted to keep it with me. But that's the problem with old things. The less you use them, the easier they break. Besides, no one's paying me to fix it, right? Hey, wait a minute. Didn't I teach you a few machine overhaul skills? Want to practice on this old antique?
Here we go again.
What did here we go again? Little Jeffy, did she order you around like this too?
Like I said, let bygones be bygones.
The principle behind this machine and the one you fixed when you first came to the workshop is the same. You'll understand when you see it. So, I'll leave this one to you. In return, how about I tell you the backstory behind it?
Ooh, that's a fair trade.
I knew you were a reliable apprentice. Think about it. You helped me fix my machine the first time you came here, and now you're helping me the last time, too. That's called having a beginning and an end, right?
Well done for putting up with her for this long.
I mean, listen, the cyclical nature of life is like that, I suppose. Okay, now what do I have to do? Puzzle. Oh. You're gonna have to loop somewhere here. Huh. Okay, I can't turn that, unfortunately.
Wow, great job. Like I said, a reliable apprentice.
I'm just big brain, that's it.
As promised, let me tell you the story behind this little heater. Its original owner was an ancestor of the Landau family, Rhonda Landau. She was one of our great heroes who participated in the defense of Belobog 700 years ago.
Oh, okay.
The records tell that during the decisive battle, she led 2 Silvermane Guard brigades. She engaged the enemy for 4 full days and nights in the fight for the city. I still have the newspaper clippings from that time. I'll show you when I get the chance.
She must have been pretty strong.
Of course. After all, she was a Landau.
Take responsibility for your choices and the people of Belobog. Every Landau is driven by that ethos.
Is this a subtle way of Gepard saying, like, hey, stop running from your problems? Damn. What else do we have to pack? Oh, the guitar. Serval, can we hear more about the guitar?
Since you're so curious, I'll give you the whole story.
Yippee!
This guitar was actually given to me as a birthday present by Kokolia a long time ago.
Oh.
I came up with the design, but I was never able to build it. Some of the raw materials were either too expensive or too hard to get a hold of. She helped me turn the concept into reality. Quick as lightning, always keeping her word. That was her way of doing things. Back then, I thought we'd be friends for life.
I mean, sometimes people change, and either you outgrow them, or they outgrow you, or just things happen in life where you just don't really talk again. It's just life.
If it was a gift, why was it in Madame Kokolia's office?
I don't think anyone realized, but back then we were so close we didn't even differentiate between each other's possessions. We shared pretty much everything. We lived in the same dormitory, went to the same school together every day, ate together, whiled away the time together, and occasionally talked about music together, though it wasn't something she was overly familiar with. That's how things were until the day we fell out. A lot of our shared possessions never left her office again. I was always looking forward to the day she'd return this guitar. I thought that would be the day we could bury the hatchet. Now that I think about it, perhaps I was too naive. She'd probably forgotten it even existed. And that's the only Kokolia you guys ever got to know, huh? Always ahead of everyone else, never looking back. Even for a second, she put it all out of her mind. Me and every memory to do with me.
This sounds like a breakup, but also I know, like, friendships can also be worse. Like, friendships ending can also be worse than a breakup. And it sounds like one of those cases. You didn't do anything wrong, Serval.
I know. But that's what makes it harder.
Let bygones be bygones, sister.
How did the conversation get so heavy again? No good. Let's talk about something interesting. You know something, Gepard? That guitar case in your hand and my guitar? They're both from the same prototype. The super electromagnetic flux player.
Wait, hold on. So that case is a guitar case. Why is he using it to bash people and make shit? I'm so confused. Homie can't even sing. Why does he have a guitar case?
I never knew your guitar had a connection to me, too. Quite the story.
What is Homie doing with the guitar case? What is he? What is this?
Oh, that? It's a botanical specimen. Little Lynxie sent it during one of her research trips.
It's like a fly trap.
As for the name, I can't quite recall.
Snowman's palm. And little Lynxie is the youngest sister of the Landau family, by the way.
Yes. Snowman's palm. My memory's the worst.
It's the only plant here that looks like it's still alive.
Oh,
Hey, watch it.
some of us can't grow plants. Okay, not everyone has a green thumb.
Anyway, this specimen means a lot to me, so I'm bringing it with me. Thanks for the reminder. That should be everything.
Oh, it's a cactus. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a fly trap or something.
Finally. I think I must have left cadet school with about the same amount.
No easy job. Serval, I want to ask you again.
Poor Gepard has separation anxiety.
Do you really want to leave Belobog and go with the Trailblazers?
Of course. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I can't miss it. What's wrong, Gepard? Oh, I see. Can't let go of your dear old sister, huh?
Forget it. I don't want to complicate things for you. But before you leave, I have one last request to make. The garrison is heading down to the underworld soon, to survey the situation around Boulder Town. Why don't you come with me?
Huh? You just said you didn't want to complicate things for me, and now you're sending me on a mission.
I mean, to be fair, you just finished packing, so technically you would have had free time to hang out one last time with your sibling?
Aha! You just want to spend as much time as possible with me before I go, right?
No, it's not that.
Uh-huh.
I've heard there are a lot of old energy hubs in the underworld, and you're probably the only person in Belobog who knows how to inspect them.
You are a terrible liar.
Since you're leaving one way or the other, why don't you do the people of the city one last favor before you go?
Even at a time like this, you're still thinking about the people. I don't know what to say. All right, I'll help you out. The first and last time the Landau siblings will work together.
Thanks, sis. If you have the time, could you accompany the garrison?
I guess.
You're Belobog's hero. I'm sure you must be popular in the underworld. The Silvermane Guards will face less resistance if you come with us.
Sure.
Thanks. I'll contact you when the guards have finished their preparations.
I'm tired of packing. Let's leave it here for today. Thanks for your help. I drank all the tea. Why am I getting sleepy?
Sleepy time tea does exist, buddy. Trailblazer, we're prepared to set off. Let's meet in the overworld cable car in a bit. Sure. It's not urgent. I still have to head back to the military lines first. I'm guessing Serval just left home. If you arrive before us, you'll have to wait for a while. Anyway, see you later.
You're here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Yeah, of course. Sorry to keep you waiting, though.
Don't be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Okay.
Hold up, I wasn't that late.
Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town
I love that this just got
Serval
skimmed
and I are
over.
newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
That's fine. I can be a good tour master, I suppose.
The underworld
Still early.
isn't exactly how I remember it.
Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
I mean, there's still disdain for the Silvermane Guards, especially after everything that's happened, and like, you guys are kind of the oppressors. So, this is like first negotiations.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
Oh, okay, so he's met Gepard, but he hasn't met Serval. Interesting.
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and Gepard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier. And it's good to have you here again.
Hi.
It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
You won't teleport me into the building, I suppose. That works too. Hi, Natasha.
So she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane Guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
I don't don't think they felt abandoned. I think they were abandoned. Let's be real. Other than, you know, yoinking them for their resources, and that's it. So...
Seems like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
So, you're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
But it means the same thing, because technically you're relying on Wildfire to give you a good name now, compared to, like, everything that's happened before. So technically you're still using them for marketing.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
Girly Pop is taunting them.
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
I mean, she's right, though, because you're coming back to them after, you know, everything that's happened. You basically use them just for Geomarrow, and that's it. And now you're kind of just like, oh, so we kind of need your help, and you should come back with us. Without, like, helping them in the first place. So it's kind of just like, why would they come back just so willingly? Not that they're not should being fight. I kind of want to...
Stop stoking the fire.
Aww.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld. I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace.
You know what? That's probably the best outcome that they could do, especially since most people will trust Wildfire than they would trust the Silvermane Guards right now.
I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
You know what? He's got a point. Little Jeppy is grown up is so cute.
I've never really seen this side of him before. The more you learn.
I mean, you haven't been with him while he's been doing his guard work, so...
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Gepard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum!
How convenient.
They're swarming toward the town!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
The way that he said the patients need you, I don't think he's trying to let it slip that, like, Oleg isn't actually the head and, like, making it so that Natasha's protected, kind of. But, like, without saying all of that in front of Gepard and Serval.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Please, help my friends!
What happened?
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends. Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane Guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood. I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away. Mr. Oleg, please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes, and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking.
I mean, they were kind of yapping and it was an emergency situation, but...
A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that. You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context.
What? Rock and roll means choosing your own way of living. Mental health is always important, or people walk on different paths. None of these, I feel like, are on topic. I guess the second one?
My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want. It's just... I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that. Wait a minute. Was that Gepard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay?
I don't think he could have foreseen a monster invasion.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock. You know the way to the Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Gepard when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Let's go. It seems quiet for now, but there's a lot of guards down here.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Yes, sir.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine.
Okay. How's the situation?
The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone. Gepard, let me and him clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
Interesting that this is kind of like the flip from the last mission, where like Gepard's just like, I need to do this. And Serval's just like, what? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Except I think Serval is much more accepting than Gepard is of everything.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Do I just need to go down? Okay. Not too bad here. This is also just
All
like the back
civilians,
end.
Please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have...
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Gepard?
Attack it?
Bring it down. We need to cover the retreat.
It won't be too bad.
World-cleansing dragon.
I'm pretty sure just a few attacks should work. Yeah, there we go. It's not that hard.
It made it easy for us.
Reach the end of the story.
But we can't let our guards down.
Oh, why is it up
It's safe
there?
here. Let's move on.
Oh god, this is a trek for sure. Wait, do I have to go up? I have to go up. That's what happened. So imagine actually encountering enemies. Ha 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 ha. Oh god! That was
Gepard,
close.
Look, the miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Oh. Hello? I'll just investigate the temporary camp for now. Why? I can literally see enemies right there, but sure.
Are you a Silvermane guard?
That's right. We're evacuating the miners together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now. My brother went after her, but they haven't come back.
Oh, that's bad.
Understood. I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
Leave the battle to us. You need to fall back.
Okay. Thank you for saving us.
Rise! Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Story in your own way.
Is it me or is it cold here?
Why are there so many of them? I don't like that.
Oh.
Kid?
They're in danger. Let's go.
Need a strategy.
Break. You two. It's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards and Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Zeno, take my hand. Let's get out of here. It's so cold here. I'm scared.
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age too.
Oh my god, not the back in my day.
Huh? I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway. Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Huh, so that's why you don't like your dad, huh?
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors.
Wasn't, but should've.
Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow.
Okay, but she can still be angry about the fact that he chose not to do anything. Like, choosing not to do anything is a choice, and she could be incredibly upset by that choice. She's allowed to feel upset. Like, I don't know what Gepard's out here kind of just like, but maybe make up with your dad. Maybe, if she doesn't agree with him, then there's no reason for her to go back. Like, that's kind of weird of you, Gepard.
I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. Let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Is that game language for, hey, boss is coming?
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother?
Yeah, they already retreated.
Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost them.
They'll be okay now. You should head back to the bridge, too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you, all of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
Thanks for the intel. We'll be careful.
So,
I think he was
boss.
right about the monster. You two. No, I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone.
It's a big guy.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
What do you mean?
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the fragmentum. But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
A trap laid by the fragmentum monster? Are they that smart?
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... It's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
What? Oh no, I would get out of there, bro!
Did it just talk?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Gepard not hear that?
Gepard Serval Landau.
Right, because we are made of Stellaron, and so we can probably hear that because of weird magic things that happens in HSR science something. I don't know.
Did it just say Gepard and Serval?
That noise! Do fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
The monster's talking. Can you not hear it?
Talking? I just hear white noise.
Yeah, Stellaron Hunter. Well, not Stellaron Hunter. I'm the Stellaron. Stellaron talking bullshit.
Wait. You understand it?
I made Stellaron. It's repeating your names, Gepard and Serval.
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians. If the rumors are true, could it be?
Wait, okay, if this is Cocolia, then, like, what happened to the other boss form? Like, did she just de-rank and, like, become a lesser form?
Cocolia. You just won't stop haunting me. I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Cocolia, you witch! You've terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real?
Oh my god, okay, maybe this was less, friends, more girlfriends.
It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
Serval!
Landau, stand down.
Serval, watch out!
There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Yeah, this does sound like Cocolia.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cocolia to respond, but this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the fragmentum. You won't get answers from it.
She just wants closure, I think. I think that's what's happening, because she's grieving, but then also just, like, there are so many things that, like, Cocolia left behind that, like, kind of destroyed her life. And she, I guess, never got revenge for it at all, or, like, any repercussions. So, Serval kind of just has to accept everything. But at the same time, I don't think she wants to, because that means, one, confirming that Cocolia is dead, but then also, like, knowing that she will never pay for the repercussions that, or pay for the actions that she has caused Serval, and all the hurt that she's caused her and everything.
Fight with us, sister. Let's dispel the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past, then he and I will fight for you. Until your heart is ready.
Yeah! Are you coming with us? Let's take it down.
You too. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cocolia, let's settle this bad blood right here, right now.
world-cleansing dragon.
That's interesting that, like, I don't know. The fact that you can repeat,
Feeling spiffy?
I guess, bodies, or at least memories of the dead? Because Kokoli already had, like, a fragmentum form because of the whole Stellaron thing. But then now she's, like, reborn into this thing? I guess this is, like, this form of, like, Marastruck or, like, some kind of samsara cycle that's, like, specific to HSR. I don't know. It seems interesting, but also incredibly confusing at the same time. I'm not entirely sure what to think of it, but I feel like there's lore implications of this.
Serval. Why do you always have to stand in my way?
Because, get dunked on, kid.
The temperature is returning to normal. The monsters are retreating. I think it's safe to say that the shadow of Madame Cocolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay?
I'm not dead!
Indeed it was. We're lucky to have an experienced fighter like you who can adapt to different enemies. It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted.
Did you need to stab Cocolia in order to find out about that?
All that noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
Yes, I did. Ooh. I could lie to her, right, and say thank you, Serval, and then she would have this entire other thing. I think she should know the truth.
I see. You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cocolia. Anyway, it doesn't matter anymore. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
Yeah, I think she just needed like some type of closure that wasn't just like, oh, she disappeared. I think she needed to finally accept like, hey, this is who she was. Nothing is going to change that. Even if you had good times together, it's over and done, and there's nothing you can change about that. It's very nihilistic, right? But like, I think it's the only thing that can give her peace at the moment. Everything comes back to nihility, I suppose.
I can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Gepard to his business and head back to town.
Okay.
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Gepard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle.
Serval helped too?
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I'm all right, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for...
Miss Natasha,
Oops.
We've returned.
My bad.
Is that Gepard?
Gepard returned and reported to Natasha what happened in the front line.
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you. I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, There was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
They seem fine.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
Steam?
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silverman guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and...
Well, where... Ooh, maybe don't ask where their parents are because you don't know. Don't hesitate to let us know if you need anything, okay, buddy?
Thanks. We can manage our daily expenses.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
And this is why you don't ask directly, because then you could be hitting, some kind of pain point for them.
They'll come back one day, Zeno.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own?
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't. My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
The misjudgment of the former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy. But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Captain Gepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing.
Aww.
But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her.
Aw, Gepard.
Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable. She'll do the same for you.
Aww. Gepard actually guilt-tripping Serval right now is too real.
Okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Gepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room.
I didn't ask to cry in this quest, thank you.
If you're not too tired, Gepard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Aww. Oh, they're not here. They're just outside. Are we snooping? Are we just snooping around, see what they have to say? We just in the corner, seeing?
What you said back there. Did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how I've always felt. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Huh? What do you mean?
What the hell? What do you mean? Bro, he's so Labrador coded. It's crazy.
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Well, a Landau just called out a Landau.
Gepard. I changed my mind.
Oh? You mean?
Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Are you sure?
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
You were trying to sway her hand for the entire quest, buddy, but okay.
I know that, Gepard. Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems. Wasn't a mature decision. I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it Cocolia, or my family. The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case. After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. It made me feel like maybe I could help a little and make Belobog a better place. I have one last thing that I might need your help with.
Okay, what you got? Not again. No, well, let's hear what's going on.
I want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Right, I forgot the narrative was that Cocolia sacrificed herself because of Bronya. Which I still don't like that that's the decision that we made because of politics and all this other things to like keep everything unified. But also...
Say no more. We'll go with you.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first and we'll catch up with you?
You're gonna put the guitar there, aren't you?
It's all right. I've got Gepard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
Okay.
It's cold here. Is this the Stellaron imprisonment device? They had such advanced technology back in the day. Impressive.
I mean, to be fair, it is lost technology, so...
This is where Madame Cocolia died.
She gave something back in death.
Is there anything you want to do here?
I wanted to come here to perform for Cocolia. To say goodbye. I'm glad you guys are here to witness it. Not the nicest spot for a show. And the equipment could be better. Sorry about that.
It's alright. Girly pop. It's fine. Don't worry.
The stage is yours, sister.
Look at me, Cocolia. Don't you dare look away. Because I will no longer live in your
Oh shit!
house.
Good for her.
Happy. I just wish I could have seen the look on her face.
I'm so happy for her.
Shame. Well, that's all from me. Thanks for sticking by my side throughout all of this.
Aw, of course, Serval.
As for tonight, let's go to old Gerda's place and have a big feast to celebrate.
Heck yeah.
So, you're getting the tab?
Okay, for the person who is currently employed by the government, you should pay for it. Aw, she's paying for it? Not gonna lie, this is the most solemn I've seen Trailblazer. I totally thought he would just flip her off. I mean, I don't think they could show it in the actual game, but I feel like Trailblazer would be the type of person to flip off Capolia at the end. Both of them are now visitors. That's cute. Did she just text me? Trailblazer, you there? What's this group? Not the what do you want is crazy. You probably guessed. We want to ask you for help. Sure, what happened? Can you please come to Bellabog Museum's finishing room and have a chat there? Okay. Sure. As expected for you. We're gonna wait for you right here.
There's plenty of precious stuff in here. You aren't looking for treasure in the museum while pretending to volunteer, right?
What?
No, I'm not.
Oh, what's this gadget? This monitor and this keyboard. Is it an automaton remote control terminal? See, there's this piece of paper here. It says Pena Sergeyevna. Is that the owner's name? Sounds a bit familiar.
These are all relics, sis. Please don't touch them. What if you break something?
Listen, if there's no glass pane, it looks like you can touch them. Hi!
Oh, we were just waiting for you.
Long time no see. I wanted to talk about this in our chat group, but sis won't have it. I'm sorry you had to run all the way out here.
It's okay. More danger afoot?
Actually, I want to talk to you about our little Lynx.
Oh, your sibling?
She's our little sister, the youngest child of the Landau family.
Yeah, what's going on with her?
She just came back from a scientific exploration on the snow plains, but she seems really out of it. Almost like she's worried about something.
Huh, okay. Why would talking to me, a stranger, help?
And she won't tell us what happened. We're really worried and want to help, but we don't know where to start.
Ask one of her friends?
The last time I saw her, she was preparing to meet someone on the snow plains. She even asked for a stove set from me. But no matter how Gepard and I asked and probed, Lynx simply refused to tell us who she was going to meet. Such a failure of a sister.
No, you're fine. Sometimes your siblings just don't want to tell you things because either it's regarding you or like it's something that they think you wouldn't approve of.
So that's why Gepard and I came up with this idea. We'd like you to help us find out what's going on.
But she doesn't know me at all. Why would she tell me what's happening?
One more thing. Don't let her discover you. Otherwise, she'll probably get upset with us.
This might be difficult, I think.
I know she's used to going into the snow plains alone for research, and we've always believed she can protect herself.
But this is different. We're worried about her running into strangers. She might get herself into trouble.
Oh my god, Gepard the older brother for sure.
Oh, right. If you're gonna go find Lynxie, you gotta know what she looks like. Don't worry, she stands out. She's blonde like us and, quite short. She's always wearing a white fur hat. If I'm right, she should be waiting for someone at the city exit, closest to the snow plains. We're putting our dearest baby sister in your hands this time. Let us know immediately if anything happens.
Thank you.
This seems like a terrible plan, but sure, we'll go with that. I'm pretty sure your baby sister is... Well, I'm assuming she's an adult, right? So, I think she could take care of herself.
Huh? That girl over there. Seems like she fits Serval's description. That must be Lynx. Let's hide here and observe for now.
Oh, Pella?
Lynxie, I'm here!
Lynxie?
Let's go!
I didn't realize you two were so close. Why am I just talking that? This is so creepy. I'm sorry.
I never knew how long it took to get from the administrative district to the snow plains. So much snow. Even in the northern mountains, it wasn't like this.
Did you bring enough warm clothes? We need to find a good place to set up camp first. Am I speaking as Lynx? I think 2 would work.
Well, the snow is supposed to get heavier later in the day. We need to find a good place to set up camp first.
Right. The guide says we should find a flat, dry, sheltered location, facing the sun at high elevation.
Oh, you remembered all that? I expected no less from you. But it's gonna be hard finding a place that fits those criteria. Well, we'll just keep moving and see. The place has to be convenient enough for us to observe the aurora, too.
Thanks, Lynxy. I'll leave it to you then. I'm gonna follow right behind you.
I really like Lynx's voice. She also sounds like a complete nerd, and I love her for that. She and Pella actually sound very close, so they're just like, you know, they're good together.
Flat, dry, sheltered,
Oh.
facing the sun, high elevation. And we need to be able to observe the aurora. And this is going to be difficult.
Oh, you guys are going to observe the aurora. Oh, I like this little flask that you have. Ooh, it has something warm in it. I guess it's like tea or something. She's so cute. I love her. Oh my god. And the little sunflower on her bag is adorable. Find a suitable camping spot. Sure. Now, how do I get there?
This slope has a good view. It'll be easy to watch the aurora.
Minus, you know, the fragmentum monster in the corner.
Nope. The wind blows strongly through.
I see. This area is sheltered and facing the sun. Plus, it's flat ground, but
But there are cliffs all around. We'll be in trouble if there's a landslide or a rockfall. Also, there isn't much of a view. Ah, I remember a good place that's not too far from here. Follow me.
Huh? Okay.
Oh, okay. We'll just dodge all the fragmentum monsters. It'll be fine. No one can see us. They're level 81. We're gonna pretend that doesn't exist. You sure? This is blocked off by the full thing. Unless you want to climb up
We're
that.
at a dead end. Lynxy, are you sure this is the place?
Yep. This is the path to Candor Valley. There are low cliffs on both sides, but I cleared all the monsters here a while ago, so it should be safe and sound. Also, the mountain wind during this season usually comes from the north, which is another reason why we couldn't camp on that previous slope. These two hills can block the snowplains' gales for us.
I never even noticed. Huh. Camping is a complicated science.
Oh, not really. But the environment outside of Bellabog is very tough. If the weather here was as good as inside the city, well, then we could have camped anywhere.
That's true. I hope that becomes a reality one day. Only problem is, the view here isn't great. Are you sure we'll be able to watch the aurora?
Why don't you climb up the mountain, like that cliffside in the top area?
Don't worry about that for now. Let's get the tent ready, then go find our dinner.
Sure. I can help out with the tent. I memorized that section in the camping guide.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll go set up the stove. Oh, if you have any questions, just ask me. Huh? Oh, why isn't the heater working?
Well, that's bad.
Ugh, darn. Doesn't seem like an easy fix. Alright, I'll ask Pela.
Pella, the thing's broken.
Weird. That's what the guide says. Hey, Lynxy, come and have a look at this. I did everything according to the guide, but the tent's still wobbly.
I'll have check.
Let me have a check. Main poles, check. Brow poles, check. Ropes, check. Ah, it's the pegs! The pegs! I forgot to mention, thick snow needs leaded iron pegs.
Got it. It's definitely sturdier now. Nice job, Lynxy.
You're too kind. My oversight. I've got a question too. Can you take a look at this stove? I think it's broken.
Huh? Sure, let me take a look. The geomarrow fuel activation component probably stopped working. Do you have a spare one?
No. Serval told me this was a brand new stove. Did I bring the wrong stove? Does this mean we have to make a fire with geomarrow?
You can make a fire with
Specifically got Geo
Nero?
the stove from Serval.
That's okay. These components are really common. Maybe we can find a spare one in the ruins around here. You take it easy. I'll see if I can find one. Oh, and I'll keep an eye out for food, too.
What food is in the snow plains?
I'll come with you. Finding food is easy, but finding that component is gonna be hard.
We'll do our best. If we can't find one, we'll just do what your guide says and chop wood to make a fire. There might be spare stove parts in the ruin. Let me see.
Oh, don't tell me you want to crawl in there.
You know, where Natasha's brother's dead body could possibly be.
Of course I do. It's not like the stuff we need is gonna come crawling out.
In that case, be careful. Did you find anything?
I didn't find any components, but I got this. I don't know if we can still eat it.
It hasn't decayed. It's edible.
Why is that your definition? It hasn't decayed. What if it has, like, I don't know, poison? What if it was poisoned?
Really?
It's all thanks to the eternal freeze. We can eat raw fish from 700 years ago.
700?
What? That seems like an oversight. Ice fresh raw frostweave salmon bites. What? A row of ready-to-eat raw frostweave salmon slices. The meat is firm and smooth and it looks very tasty. I mean, it looks fine, but that also is like so sus. Like, considering that Natasha's brother is allegedly here, right?
Huh? Ooh, what's in this tree trunk?
Oh? But as I was saying, assuming that Natasha's brother was there like several years ago, that fish must have been several years old.
You found something?
There's food in here.
Huh?
Really?
I'm gonna pry it open. There.
What exactly are...
Oh, these are mimic snow slugs. They can change their appearance to match the external environment. They're really cute.
Yeah, but we should put them back.
Why?
No. These slugs taste really good once they've been roasted. They kind of taste like, snow mice?
That sounds even less appetizing.
Listen, it is the wilderness. You eat the snow slugs. Oh, they're actually kind of cute. They're like the sea bunny kind of shape. A mimic snow slug, one of the components of local biome out in the Belobog snow plains. They can change their appearance to match their external environment and disguise themselves from their natural enemies. Where else do we need to go? Looks like we need to go up and then to the side. Oh wait, no, this one first. Y'all do not see me, buddy. Y'all do not see me. I'm not here. Is there a Sampo underneath here?
There's something in the snowdrift. Huh? I can do the digging. You don't need to.
Come on, camping is about teamwork. Let me have a try.
Okay.
I found something. Is this a radish?
Yep. That's a snow radish. They're really sweet and tasty. Actually, no. This is a hibernating snow radish rabbit.
What?
This is a rabbit?
Yep. They look really similar to snow radishes. Their ears look like the leaves and their body looks like the radish bit. When they hibernate, they cover themselves with dirt, just like real radishes.
How did you mistake a radish for a rabbit?
I see. In that case, please tell me we can put it back.
Or we could eat it.
Yeah, it's better for the Snow Plains ecosystem.
Fine. But also, you can eat rabbit. I'm just saying, if it's necessary, you might have to eat the rabbit.
This crate looks promising. Maybe there's spare stove components inside.
Well, let's open it up then.
No. Don't worry about it, Lynxie. I'll manage. Are these sausages?
Sure looks like it. And they were probably placed here not long ago. Could it be the Bellabog caveman's food?
The what?
Bellabog caveman?
Oh, it's a legendary creature. It looks like something between a man and a monkey, well, roughly the same size as a man, with dark blue hair. Its activities are very mysterious, and no one in Bellabog can find concrete evidence of its existence.
Wait, okay, so what you have described is the Sasquatch. But also, that just sounds like Sampo.
Well, I've only chanced upon it a few times myself, but whenever I tried to take a photo of it, it had already run away. Oh, I feel like these sausages might constitute a great Bellabogian scientific discovery. Let's bring them back with us.
Hold on. There are some letters here. Sam something... Coast something... I can't read the rest, but it seems like a name.
Yes, Sampo Koski.
Guess it can't be the Bellabog caveman then. Do cavemen even know how to write?
I don't know.
Don't worry, Lynxie. I'm sure you'll get concrete proof one day. Let's leave the sausages here. I think someone might be missing them if we take them.
Of course it's Sampo.
Search through everything here. Let's head back, Pela.
Okay. I feel bad that we didn't find a spare component.
Oh, it's fine. We'll just light a fire with Geomarrow. Let's go back and have some food. Pela?
What's up?
We don't really need that stove to cook.
Okay.
I know, but since we're looking for food, I figured we might as well try to fix the stove.
The trotter.
Is it some kind of animal? Lynxie, wait! That thing in the camp is a dangerous fragmentum creature.
It is just a dummy thick, trotter. It's fine.
I see it too, but it doesn't seem aggressive. And it's all chubby and cute.
Can you eat a trotter is now a question that I have.
Don't be fooled by its appearance. About 20% of our Silvermane Guard fragmentum losses are a result of chasing this creature. We haven't figured out everything about it yet, but there's one thing we're sure of. They have the power to control people. We need to be careful.
What? But this little buddy gave me something good last time, and it didn't hurt me.
That must be the first step in their mind control process.
What?
You were lucky. We should defeat it just to be safe. Fragmentum creatures are Bellabog's enemies. They shouldn't be trusted.
Oh, but... Well, I didn't even get to take a photo of it last time. Now's a good chance. Can I at least take a picture, Pela? That's also my job as a researcher.
I understand, but the sound of the shutter and the camera bowl might set it into a frenzy.
It noticed us?
Oh.
It might be looking for an opportunity to attack. Be careful.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? It's just a little guy.
Finally got a picture.
Oh, it's gone though.
It disappeared. Did it run away?
Yeah, that's the nature of these little things. They disappear in a flash when they get scared. Well, that's my conclusion from my long-term observations. As for those lost guards, maybe they were chasing these little creatures and couldn't find their way back.
Did she say skill issue?
Sorry. Maybe I was overreacting.
Oh, don't be sorry. It pays to be careful. Anyway, crisis resolved. We can now make some food. Huh? Our little buddy seems to have dropped something.
A gift? What did it give us? Food? A thingy, a component for the heater, because that would make the most sense, like story-wise.
Huh? This is... Awesome! Lynxie, look! It's a geomarrow activation component.
Wow.
I never thought we'd find one here.
Who would have thought?
What about you, Lynxie? Did you find anything good?
Nothing. Just some old stuff.
It sounds like that might be important.
It's great we finally found the component. Let's go fix the stove.
Huh? Lynxie, is something the matter?
Nope. That's all your imagination.
Why is this entire plot line just like Pella and Lynx not actually talking about the thing that they want to talk about, but instead just like sidetracking everything else? Like, can y'all just talk to each other?
Oh, why don't you take a break? I'll have a look at this stove.
Activation element. Interesting. Oh, so it's just a chip. Okay. Put it in the stove. Oh god, it's a puzzle. It'll be fine. I think. I can't change that. There we go.
Okay. How done?
Oh, what is this magic? I couldn't figure out the problem at all.
No magic here. Just a trick or two I learned from Serval.
My sister.
Oh, I don't like the way that it went. My sister. You know, like, what happened?
Yep, that's her. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. Just, sometimes I'm a bit jealous of Serval, you know? She knows everything.
I mean, she doesn't really know everything.
Same as you then.
What?
I'm serious. Outdoor explorer, mechanic, they're both experts in their field, right? I think you two are awesome.
Aww.
Anyway, it wouldn't be hard for you to get her to teach you something. You're her sister. She'd be happy to teach you.
Well, you say that. But, never mind.
Oh?
It's getting late. Let's go.
Yay!
Oops.
That's my favorite part! Wait, no. My favorite part is watching the aurora.
Anyways, let's take a look at what ingredients we have. Every ingredient has its own effect, and combining them will create unexpected results.
Oh my god, she's a chef. She's cooking.
Ooh, what kind of effects are they gonna make? Let's just give it a try.
Oh, mimic snow slugs and ice fresh salmon. I guess I'm gonna put both of them together.
Raw fish from 700 years ago and some cute mimic snow slug.
I don't think either is edible.
Nope, too bad. You're gonna have to eat them.
Oh, don't worry. We'll make them into a hot pot. Just add cream, biscuit crumbs, and the canned sardines I brought.
Biscuit crumbs. Okay, so that's like a thickener. This sounds more like some kind of like bisque soup than it does anything else.
You're putting canned sardines into a hot pot? Please don't say that.
What? For umami flavor?
Oh, well then, this will be the main course for tonight. I'll show you what I can do as a chef.
Why don't I cook tonight? You can take a break.
She was like, homie is in fact not cooking. She is not slaying. We need help.
Oh, come on, it's fine. Just leave it to me. Ta-da! The super delicious No Plains combo stew is ready.
It doesn't look the worst.
It smells so good. I'm gonna dig in.
You feel an amazing energy as you enjoy a meal with your fellow campers.
I'm so
Girly
full.
pop, why am I still here?
Guess now we just wait for the light show.
The aurora should start soon. Before that, let's just chat. Pela, why did you suddenly want to come camping?
Huh?
Well, aren't you always saying how you just want to lie in bed when you get off work?
Also me.
Sorry. I hope this trip didn't surprise you.
No. I mean, sure, I'm not the most sociable of people, but I love camping with a good friend. I had a great time. It's been a lot of fun. Oh, you're always like this. Even on this camping trip, you keep trying to do things. You really don't need to. Just leave it to me. Camping is about relaxing. No need to be so tense.
I know. It's just, I was really getting into the camping. I felt like I finally got around to doing the things I always wanted to.
So all those comics you drew for the Tales series didn't count?
You have a comic?
I have to hide those from other people. I get a little embarrassed.
Oh.
You care about other people's opinions too much.
I suppose. I wish I could be more like you.
Oh, I'm not as cool as you think. I don't know how to handle my brother and sister. They keep treating me as a kid. Like, they're both really capable and awesome people. Which is why I feel really pressured when I'm with them. I'm already a grown-up. I have the capacity to do what I want to do. Why can't they just stop worrying and let me do what I want?
Because you're their little sibling, and that's kind of how older siblings see their little sibling.
That's how families are.
Sorry, I shouldn't talk about this. I was getting carried away.
It's okay. It's not like I even know what she looked like. So, when's the Aurora due?
Oh my god, this is so tense and awkward and you put two of the most awkward, non-sociable people together in one house! I'm just in the corner still standing! Oh my god, girly pop, I would like to leave.
Careful, Lynx! There are monsters coming!
Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Anyway. Trailblazer, what are we gonna do with you, buddy?
Let's focus on the fight first.
Yes, but also, like, I was snooping the entire time, listening to their private conversations, and then now it's like, I must be the hero. Like, you did not have to do that, buddy. Also, I'm pretty sure Pella and Lynx could handle on their own.
Rules.
Although, to be fair, I am the DPS in this whole group right now, so perhaps it would have taken a while, but they would have healing the entire time. Also, I'm pretty sure Pella is strong against it anyway, so it wouldn't matter.
Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
I think I just need one more hit and we'll be fine.
Rules.
This should be it.
Are made to be broken.
Oh, bro, we're gonna have to tell her, like, hey, your sibling sent us after, you know, you
These
just talked about...
monsters are coming out of thin air.
You know, after you just talked about the fact that your siblings will not stop seeing you as their baby sister.
They were probably attracted by the stove. The Stellaron crisis is over. Why are there still so many monsters?
It takes time for the Fragmentum's influence to fade.
I see. Wait, where did you come from all of a sudden?
I was investigating the area, and in fact happened upon this camping trip where you guys were, and so I did things. How did I hide behind the tent this entire time is a new question.
Pela, who is this?
This is the Trailblazer, the savior of Belobog.
Yep, that's me.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, thanks for saving us. Not to mention Belobog. Well, so, what's a big hero like you doing out here?
Just saying Serval Gepard sending me here is not a good idea.
Oh, never mind. I can take a guess. Serval and Gepard sent you to protect us, right? They're always like this. It's impossible to get some private time as their younger sister.
Well, I didn't exactly see eye to eye with them, so.
Then why did you still come here?
All right. It's all because Serval and Gepard are worrywarts. Besides, you did save us. Since you followed us all the way here, you probably know why we're out camping today. Stay and watch the aurora with us.
At night. But I'm ruining the vibe. I feel like I'm ruining the vibe. I should probably leave.
Hey, Lynxie, look!
Come this way.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh!
Wow. This is the largest aurora since the Stellaron crisis passed. We're really lucky to see it.
Yeah, really lucky. So awesome! I got to taste Lynxie's cooking and see the aurora. This Snow Plains adventure was the best.
You look really happy.
Huh? Me? I'm not that happy.
No,
what I mean is...
You're fine. Just feel out your feelings. If you're happy, just say you're happy. Say what's on your mind, buddy.
Yeah, go for it, Pela.
It was a great experience. Thanks to you, Lynxie. Not to mention you. Anyway, what now? Back home? Wanna go out for a midnight snack later?
We can. I heard a pretty good steak place opened up in the south of the administrative district. We can go try it out together.
Sounds good. That's settled then. Let's part ways for now and rendezvous later tonight.
Pela, hold on.
What's up?
This is for you.
Oh, what is it?
What is this?
I found this on the ground before you fixed the stove. I guess that fragmentum creature dropped it.
What?
I think it might be best if you check it out yourself.
Okay. There's no context as to what this is, and the only, like, threaded, like, storyline that's not been solved is Pela's sibling, or at least what happened to Pela's sibling. Like, it was mentioned in, like, maybe 2 lines, and that's it. So, does this have anything to connect with her sibling, by any chance? It'd be very coincidental if that's the case, but there is nothing else that could tell us what exactly this thing is.
Penya Sergeyevna.
It's the same person that did the research notes in the beginning.
I see. Thank you, Lynxie. Let's meet up here later tonight. I better get going.
Okay. Can you even recover that? Oh, new message. Hey, Trailblazer. How's it going with that thing we talked about before? It's done. Are you two at the workshop? I'll come talk to you in person. Texting might not be enough. Lucky for you, we're both here. We'll be waiting for you at the workshop then.
I should go talk to Gepard and Serval at the workshop.
They're not gonna be too far. At least, like, they'll know that their sibling is fine. But also, like, I don't think you need to worry about her. She's literally a camp survivalist. She'll know what to do all the time. Although, I think she wasn't really prepared with the geomancer thing.
It's always a challenge to make time with Lynx. But why doesn't she want to talk to us?
Oh, I just interrupted sibling time again.
Calm down. We've got him to help us.
I think maybe you should talk to your sibling so that you guys can hang out, and maybe don't intervene with me in this.
Hey, we were just talking about you.
Yeah, I could hear from outside. Y'all are kind of loud.
How was it? With Lynx?
She's fine. Y'all don't have to worry that much. Tell the Landaus everything that happened in the Snow Plains.
So, that stranger was Pela.
What can I say? Sounds like a Lynxie expedition, all right.
So, mission accomplished?
Thank you for being around for this. Gepard was too anxious to sleep.
Oh, I guess Gepard is the one that worries the most, which, you know what, fits for his character.
Sis, you're exaggerating.
Uh-huh, sure.
As for how we'll communicate with Lynxie in the future, we'll have to have a good think about it.
Yeah, because you can't just keep pretending that, like, she's not grown up now, you know? You have to accept that your little sibling has grown up and that they can handle their own.
You really helped us a lot this time. Thank you so much.
Oh, new group chat. Lynx? How'd you get my number?
Eve, how's it going with you?
Heading out for a meetup. On my way! Be there in a second.
I'm at the museum right now. Pella's here too.
Come here once you're done. Oh, I don't know if she texts seriously or if it's just... The ... dots were not happening. Like, I don't know what's going on, but now I'm worried. Because she doesn't seem to be, like, the person to use ellipses at the end of every sentence. You know, she's not like a boomer. But at the same time, I'm just like, perhaps she's like that, and maybe that's how she writes. But also, I'm scared, because it sounds like something happened with Pela, and the only thing that could be happening with Pela is we're going to the same room with that person in there. Why is Sampo here? What the hell are you doing here, buddy? If it isn't my old pal, the famed detective of Belobog. You're here to visit the exhibition as well? What an adventure! To be honest, I'm currently volunteering as a tour guide here. Also, I'm teasing the intelligence officer lady over there. Let's see how long I can hide while in her view. Hee hee! I don't think you're a part of this quest. But also, why are you here? It doesn't help that we found your sausages in the, you know, in the snow plains, but whatever. Ooh. Uh-oh, where's Pela?
You're here too.
This is the room with the person and also with the floppy disk that Lynx found. You said Pela was here.
She's in the storage room. Let's wait for her.
Something serious has happened and I don't know what happened. What's she doing in there?
I think she's looking over the contents of that floppy disk. Let's give her some time.
What's in the floppy disk? I thought it said what is a floppy disk, and we know what a floppy disk is, so...
I don't know the exact details. But...
I mean, it has to do with the person that did all those mech things, but then also, like... It dropped from the Fragmentum monster, so I'm assuming that person that did all the designs, like in this museum, became a Fragmentum monster. And if we're tying it with the whole plot line of the fact that, like, that Pela never got to meet her sibling, I'm assuming this inventor was also her sibling, and now she's finding out what happened to her, basically.
I'm guessing you don't know about Pela's mother.
Oh,
right?
It's not her sibling, it's her mother, okay.
Pena Sergeyevna was Belobog's greatest outdoor explorer. Passed away 16 years ago.
Oh, okay. Pela never mentioned.
She doesn't usually talk about it.
I mean, I figured, so I can understand why.
Looks like Pela was right in trusting you. Anyway, well, something else happened 16 years ago. Pela was born.
You mean?
Yes. They say that despite her pregnancy, Madame Pena insisted on staying at the Snow Plains camp. She couldn't go to the front lines, but she was able to handle administrative duties. Then, finally, the day of Pela's birth arrived. Tragically, there were complications. Other serious incidents occurred that day. The exploration team ran into a blizzard and the camp lost contact with the outside world. No one knew what to do. The only good thing was that Pela was born healthy.
So what about the floppy disk?
The floppy disk... If the old research team members were telling the truth, it was something Madame Pena left behind. Madame Pena asked a colleague to take her terminal and floppy disk back to Belobog. She said they contained a treasure for Pela.
So that colleague never made it back.
She said that once Pela was older, she'd be able to understand the contents. But that colleague was attacked by Fragmentum creatures on his way back to the city. During the attack, he dropped the floppy disk in confusion, only managing to bring back the terminal. Apart from Madame Peña, nobody knew what the floppy disk contained. But they say she left Pela many letters. From the moment she knew she was pregnant to the day of Pela's birth. Never missing a day.
Oh, Pela. Oh. Lynx, are you okay?
I'm fine. There's somewhere I want to go. Will you come too?
Okay, sure.
The workshop.
Mm-hmm.
I'll wait for you there.
Can... Pela? I guess she's in like a back room somewhere. Oh, Pela! I'm sad now, Pela! I guess it was like a letter from her mom, probably, about like, I guess, herself. Because I think she knew that she was probably gonna die, right? Because it's like a very serious situation that happened, and like it was very possible that she knew she was gonna die. So she wrote like this letter, like this recording for her. Oh, but Pela, I'm so glad we get to see her backstory, though we know so little about her, especially like she shows up once in the story and that was it. Oh. I didn't realize how short she was!
Serval Gepard. I'm back.
Lynx! You're finally back. What's with the red eyes? Did something happen?
No, this definitely isn't. Is it crying therapy star rail or something?
Gepard? Way to make it obvious. Welcome home, Lynxie. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Seems like a lot went down in the snow plains. Thanks again for your help. I think we need a little private time. See you soon.
Okay.
I should give them some time together.
Oh, it physically kicks me out. They're just like, no, they're gonna have their time together. I'm more concerned about Pela now. Oh, she can visit. Oh, look at them. Oh, what? Pela? Trailblazer. What's wrong? Back then, at the museum, you heard everything, right? No. What was I supposed to hear? Huh? What did I hear? Huh? You're still keeping up the act. Never mind. It's actually nothing. It's clearly something. I was very happy when I went out camping that day. Thank you. You're welcome. I didn't make the camping trip, you know. Head out together when you're free, and don't forget about the supper. Okay. It's a promise. As for supper, I would like some time to myself today, actually. Let's go next time. Okay. Oh, they are so cute, and they want to cry. Can I go back? Are they yapping in there? No. They're no longer yapping. I'm sad. But, oh, they're all so cute. The Landau siblings are all adorable. And they all have trauma.